इससे आवाज आती है, ठीक है ना? अभिजीत, you can come in.
So may I come in?
Please come in, gentlemen. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Abhijit.
Good morning, sir.
Your name is Abhijit, right?
Yes, sir.
How are you, Abhijit?
Sir, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. So how is your day so far? Today early morning, the classes have been started.
Yes,
So please tell me what all activities you have done so far since morning till now. Please tell.
Sir, so I woke up at 5. I did my workout in my home only for around 40 to 45 minutes. After that, I did my assigned homework, like the military operations that you gave yesterday. And I also completed my PPTD story in the morning only. After that, I took a shower and and I came to the academy right away. And now we are here.
It sounds you're an interesting person, Abhijit. There is a next to you there is a bottle of water. If you feel of having water at any moment of time, just you can take a sip of water. Do you want to drink water right now?
No, sir, I'm good right now.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Yes, stay comfortable for the next 40-45 minutes. I'll be knowing you more. Although I've gone through your PIQ form and I have got a brief idea about your personality.
Yes, sir.
But I want to know more in detail about you.
Yes, sir.
Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Abhijit, you are having an interesting name. What's your name actually? Full name?
Sir, Avijit Vikram Singh Kirola.
Vikram Singh Kerola.
Yeah, Kirola, sir.
Please break your name. Like, I want to know the meaning of all the letters of your name. Like Abhijit Vikram Singh Kerola. Please explain.
Sir, Avijit means unconquered. Vikram means courageous. Singh, a literal meaning of Singh is a lion. And Kirola is my surname, which comes from the Kiroli village in Almora district.
Okay, you are coming from Almora district.
No, sir, I'm coming from Nainital district in Haldwani, but my forefathers, like 5 generations ago, they came in Haldwani from Almora district.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you remember the name of their forefathers?
Uh,
What's the name of father?
Sir, Govind Singh Kirola.
His father's name?
Sir, Mr. Guwan Singh Kirola.
His father's name?
Sir, Nain Singh Kirola.
His father's name?
Sir, Kalu Singh Kirola.
His father's name?
Sir, after that I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, so you mentioned Abhijit Vikram Singh Kerola. What is the meaning of Vikram? Why Vikram is there in your name?
Sir, it was kept by my father before my birth only. He had that in mind, so that is it.
That if we'll be having a son, the
Yes.
name will be
Yes.
Abhijit Vikram Singh
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kerola.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are coming from which place? Nainital district you have mentioned.
Yes, sir. Haldwani to be precise.
Haldwani.
Yes, sir.
It's in which state?
Sir, Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Like you are coming to Mysore. You are going to Mysore, right?
Yes, sir.
For your AFSB.
Yes, sir.
Why so far? Why you have chosen Mysore? Why not any other AFSB boards? Like there are Dehradun is nearby you.
Yes, sir.
Varanasi is nearby you.
Yes,
Why
sir.
you have chosen Mysore? What is the reason behind that? Please tell me about that.
So my first preference was the 10 June batch of Dehradun, but I was late for selecting it, so the slots were filled up. And I thought I've never visited the Karnataka state only, so I will also visit Mysore and see the city after my AFSB.
Repeat, please. I didn't get it.
So my first preference was getting the Dehradun 10th June batch, but I was late in filling the slots, so all the slots were taken of Dehradun. And I also thought the next date was Mysore, and I thought I would also visit the city after the AFSB.
So you could have chosen other like AFSBs, right? Like
Yes.
Varanasi, you could have gone for.
Yes, sir.
You could have gone for any other things also.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've never visited Karnataka, so that is why.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what were the plans that which places you want to visit in Karnataka?
Sir, definitely the museum of Tipu Sultan.
Who is Tipu Sultan? Who was Tipu Sultan?
Sir, he was the king of the Mysore area during the British Raj.
Are you sure?
Sir, he was son of a military commander.
Anyways, please tell me something about Haldwani. Like especially I want to know what are the places nearby that you that you recommend me to visit along with my family. If I'll be planning to come to Haldwani, what are the nearby places Also tell me about, I want you to make my itinerary for 3 days, 4 nights over there.
Yes, sir.
Please tell.
Sir, so I would recommend you to come take a train from Delhi, and I would come to pick you up in the railway station itself. After that, you will have
Till Delhi, how will I come?
sir, from Shatabdi.
Till Delhi, how will I come
Sir,
from Mysore?
till Delhi, I would recommend you to take a flight, as the distance from train would take a longer time.
What's the nearest airport to Haldwani?
So the nearest airport is Panagar Airport.
So why don't you recommend me to come to directly Panagar?
Sir, because it is still a smaller airport, and generally the flight charges are way higher than average.
So I'm okay with the charges.
Yes, sir. So you would have to first come to Delhi, then after that you would have to go to Panagar Airport, sir. But the flight schedules are also not there every day from every airport. So that is why to ensure. I
Okay,
recommend
suppose I reach Haldwani on 20th of June. After that, what are the places you want me to visit over here? I'm having 4 days long with me.
Yes, sir. Sir, places I would recommend you is first day I would recommend you to stay in Haldwani only and visit nearby places. I'm assuming you would come with your family, so I would recommend you visiting various temples like Kalusai Mandir, and there is this place called Kaladhungi. There is a Jim Corbett Museum there, and there is a nearby hidden gem called Basani. I would also recommend you to visit that on the first day. On the second day, I would recommend you to go to Jim Corbett National Park and take a safari there, especially in the Dhikuli area. After that, I would also recommend you to go to the Sitavani Wildlife Sanctuary. There is a temple also there if you like visiting that. On the third day, I would recommend you to go to Nainital. I would recommend you to go to points like Snowview, Mall Road, Tibetan Market, etc. And on the fourth day, on your way back to Haldwani, I would recommend you to stop in the places like Bhimtal, Nakuchia Dal, Amritpur, etc. So this in 4 days you would have basically a round trip from Haldwani to Jim Corbett to Nainital to Haldwani back again.
Okay. Avijit, like once you have selected your dates as 17th of June,
Yes, sir.
that too in Mysore,
Yes, sir.
how did you plan your journey and how did you start your preparation? Please tell me about the changes that you have made after that in your routine.
So first I took my Shatabdi from Haldwani to Delhi.
How did you plan your journey? I'm asking this thing. I'm not asking you how did you come.
Yes,
I'm asking how did you plan your journey once you selected your date
Yes,
for the Mysore? How did you plan your journey? You just took the ticket or you just took the train? You must have booked the tickets first of all, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that thing.
So, I booked the ticket from my father's phone because he had some credit points, so I got some discount from it. I booked my flight from Delhi to Mysore. It has a stop in Hyderabad airport also, and after that I booked the train for 16th only, but then I changed the date of the train to 15th.
You have booked your flight from Delhi to Mysore or Delhi to Bangalore?
So Delhi to Mysore.
Mysore.
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the date of the flight?
Sir, 16th of June.
Day after tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. What is the total distance from Delhi to Mysore that you have to fly?
Sir, I'm not sure of the.
You can guess.
Sir, it would be more than 2,500 kilometers for sure.
Considering 2,500 kilometers. Are you sure 2,500 kilometers?
Around that one, estimated.
What is the total longitudinal length of India, like from Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari?
Sir, I'm not sure of it right now. I'm sorry.
Anyways, considering it 2,500 kilometers,
Yes, sir.
how much time it is taking the flight?
Sir,
You
around
must have
2
checked it, right? You must have checked it, right?
Sir, it stops in the Hyderabad airport, so around 2.5.
Ignore the layover time. Just tell me about the time till Hyderabad, then from Hyderabad to Mysore.
Sir, total time is around 2.5 hours. To Hyderabad around 2 hours 45 minutes. Till Hyderabad around 2 hours, and from that 45 minutes.
2 hours 45 minutes, and 45 minutes is not 2.5 hours.
No, sir. I'm sorry. I told it wrong. 2 hours 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Till Hyderabad.
No, sir. Till Hyderabad 2 hours. After that, from Hyderabad to Mysore around 40 to 45 minutes.
Okay, like from Delhi, suppose you have to fly to Mysore. How many total states you have to fly across or fly over?
Oh. Sir, till Hyderabad,
Till Mysore.
till Mysore. Sir, around 6. I'm not sure of it, but around 6 states.
Can you name them?
Sir, excluding Delhi, which is a union territory, Haryana, Madhya
Where is
Pradesh-
Haryana?
Yes, sir.
Where is Haryana located?
Sir, a little south in southern part of Delhi, and the Delhi airport is very close to Gurgaon.
Okay. Second?
Sir, there would be Madhya Pradesh would be there.
Which one?
Madhya Pradesh.
MP. Okay.
Sir, coming to Hyderabad, so Chhattisgarh would also be there,
Okay.
and Andhra Pradesh.
Then after that?
Sir, after Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka.
Are you sure?
Sir, sir, I'm not very sure of it, but right now I can only think of these.
Anyways. Union territory. What is the difference between union territory and a state?
So the administration of union territory comes directly under the central government. Yeah, and whereas there is no an administration of a state comes under the state government.
Who is the chief of union territory? Like in states, we have chief minister. In union territories,
Sir, I'm not sure because in some union territories there are CM like Delhi, and in
Delhi
some,
and which other UT is there? Where there is the CM? Total, how many UTs are there?
So just Sir, so there is Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay. JNK is UT, right?
Yes, sir.
It's not a state.
No, sir.
Okay. And?
So there is Ladakh.
Okay.
There is Delhi.
Okay.
There is Dadar and Nagar Haveli.
Okay.
There is Daman and Diu. There is Pondicherry. There is Lakshadweep. There is Andaman.
I'm not able to recall where Lakshadweep is situated in map. Can you help me out?
Sir, it is situated in southern west part of the peninsular India.
Southern west part.
Yes, sir.
Nearby? Which is the nearest state to Lakshadweep?
Nearest state. Sir, the western coastline states like Kerala and Karnataka.
And what about Puducherry?
Sir, Pondicherry is located in 3 different areas. I'm not sure of the fact, but two of the areas come in the eastern coast and one in the western coast.
Okay. Anyways. So Abhijit, now I am interested in knowing about your family members. So please tell me total how many members do you have in your family? What sort of relationship do you share with each of them? Who are you closest to in the family? Who do you admire most in the family? Whenever it comes to any problem, who is the person who do you approach for the problem? And what was the last problem that you approached the person for? Also tell me about your relation with siblings, and whenever you're at your home, what sort of work you are indulged in. Also tell me about the biggest responsibility that you have shouldered so far of the family. And at present, what are you doing? And whenever you are talking with your father, what sort of conversation generally you carry along with your father? Please tell me about these things.
So talking about members of my family, currently there are 4 members in my family. Me, my father, my mother, and my younger brother. Sir, I share a good bond with all of them. I'm the closest. I'm closest to my mother, and the person I admire the most is my father. When I want to approach someone for my problems, I approach my mother generally. Last time I approached her for any problem was when I was not able to pass my CDS exam. So at that time, I share a good bond with my brother. I have not lived a lot with him since I was not living in my home, but still we share a good bond.
What is the profession of your family members? Tell me about that.
Sorry.
Profession of your family members.
Profession. Sir, my father is a businessman. He runs a restaurant in Haldwani. My mother is a teacher. My brother is a maritime trainee right now.
Okay, like your father is running a restaurant. What is the name of the restaurant?
So the name of the restaurant is 2020 Restaurant.
2020. What's the logic behind this name?
Sir, it was opened in 2007 when India won the 2007 T20 World Cup. So it got popularity because of it.
All right. Now tell me about what is the total area of your restaurant in which it is spread?
Sir, I'm not sure of the correct size, but it would be more than 10,000 square feet, definitely.
Okay. Tell me about what is the staff and what is the suppose if I'll visit your restaurant,
Yes, sir.
and I want to have some sort of cuisine over there. What is the favorite cuisine over there?
Sir, my personal favorite cuisine is the non-veg, especially the chicken changezi.
I'm a vegetarian, now tell.
Sir, if you're a vegetarian, then I would recommend you gobi 65 there.
Gobi 65 means? What is the logic behind 65?
Sir, so it is a dish which is very popular in the southern part of India. So my father got it from there only, and it is generally a dry dish, and anything could be 65 is basically a kind of process. There is chicken 65, there is gobi 65, there is paneer 65. So
what is the logic behind 65?
Sir,
It has to undergo 65 processes. Is it like that?
No, sir.
So what is the logic behind
Sir,
that?
I'm not aware of.
I'm not curious type of person. Why didn't you ask
Sir,
these things?
I am a very curious type of person.
Had you been curious, you would have asked this thing to your father, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, I actually have, but he does not have an answer to it.
You should have Googled it.
Yes,
You should have visited. You are visiting Mysore right now after
Yes.
2 days.
Yes, sir.
Try to get the reason of this.
Sure, sir.
Okay? I'll be asking later on.
Sure, sir.
After your recommendation.
Sure, sir.
Anyways, Abhijit, now please tell me, you have mentioned your father is running a restaurant over there. What is total staff of the restaurant, and name them? What is their specification? What their expertise at? Please tell me about these things.
Sir, the number of staffs fluctuates anywhere between 6 to 7. The head chef, his name is Yogi Bhaiya. There are 2 waiters. One is AK, his name is Akram, and second is Vinod Bhaiya. There is a person who is the helper of the chef. His name is Sundar Bhaiya. There is a guy whose specific job is doing the dishes. His name is Salman Bhaiya, and there is one dynamic guy who generally helps all of them at the same time depending on the workload. Sir, his name also is Vinod Bhaiya.
Okay. You mentioned you're not having very good, like you're not having very, you're not in touch with your brother.
Sir, because by the virtue of not being in the same place at the same time.
Okay. So you have not lived with him
Yes.
so long.
Not very long.
Not very long.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me about that thing only. Like, what are the qualities about your brother that you like and that you admire, and what are the qualities that you want to change in his personality?
Sir, my brother is a very ambitious and goal-oriented person. He decided that he wanted to join Merchant Navy, and he did achieve his dream. He got a good sponsorship. So, second thing I admire about him is that he is very hardworking. Whatever aim he wants to achieve, he works very hard for it. Third thing I admire about him is his swimming skill. He's an expert swimmer. He is very respectful of the elders. The way he have a conversation with people way older than his age is very admirable to me. And he's a very likable person. He's a very sweet personality. Things I want to change about him is I think his eating habit is he eats a little less, so I would recommend him eating more.
Abhijit, I have asked you one question that about your father. Whenever you are along with your father, what sort of conversation generally you carry? Please tell me about
Yes,
that.
sir. So my father and I, we never have any specific monotonous conversation. It generally is very dynamic. Like I might be helping him in something, so he might be telling me about that, or we might be having a lunch together, and there would be news in the TV, and we would be talking about that. So sometimes the talk would be about business or the career. So
What was the last news that you had discussed with your father?
sir, sorry.
Last news that you had discussion over.
Sir, so recently there was a shift in the Rajya Sabha seats from the Himachal Pradesh state, where anti-defection law was about to be. So I asked him about it, that how it would not be an anti-defection.
Abhijit, I'm pretty slow in understanding politics. Can you please elaborate what is Rajya Sabha, what is Lok Sabha, what is the difference between these two things? And you have mentioned anti-defection. What is this? Please tell me about that.
Yes, sir. So both Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha are part of the Indian Parliament. The major difference is that Lok Sabha is a house which can be dissolved in 5 years, whereas Rajya Sabha cannot be dissolved. And in Lok Sabha, the members are elected every 5 years, whereas in Rajya Sabha, the members are elected every 2 years. And I'm not
What
sure.
is the role of Rajya Sabha? What is the role of Lok Sabha? And recently we had Lok Sabha elections, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about what was the result, and from your area, like who were the candidates who won? Please tell me about that. And which party won the maximum votes?
Yes, sir. Sir, so the reason for the Lok Sabha election is because India follows the first past the post system. So that is why we had the Lok Sabha election. Coming to my area, sir, BJP won all 5 seats in my state, and in my area, the person who was elected, his name is Mr. Dhami. I'm not sure of the first name.
Dhami.
Sorry, sir. No, not Mr. Dhami. I'm sorry. Sir, Mr. Bhatt. Sorry.
Name?
Sir, I'm not sure of the first name.
What is the difference between MLA and MP?
Sir,
What is the power of MLA, power of MP?
Sir, MLA stands for Member of Legislative Assembly, which is the legislative assembly of a state, whereas MP is Member of Parliament, which is the legislative assembly of the Union of India. The power are similar, but the jurisdiction of a MLA and MP are different. So an MP, it is more of a state and a national rule, sir.
Okay. Coming back to your father,
Yes, sir.
you have mentioned that you generally discuss the news, right?
Sir, anything.
What
Not specific.
what other things,
Yes.
career aspect things, what other things that you discuss with your father? And suppose I talk to your father, if I'll ask him that, so what you want your son to do in life, what will be his answer? And which position or profession he want to see you? Tell me about that.
Sir, we would have various type of conversations like he performs yoga, so he would be telling me about various poses that can help me. Like recently, I was having a bad bowel movement problem, so he
What is
advised.
bad bowel moment?
Sir, like indigestion.
Okay.
Sir, so he told me about what to do. Once I thought that I was suffering from tonsil, which was not the case, but he told me what to do from a yoga point of view. And coming to what he would want me to do in life is, I do believe that he thinks of me as a self-dependent and a mature person. He would not tell me what to do, but he would tell me how to do it, like doing everything with utmost honesty, integrity, and things like that.
Like you mentioned the last problem that you had discussed with your mother.
Yes,
Why
sir.
don't you approach your father for the problems?
Sir, because I believe when it comes to empathy, my mother has immense level of empathy. Not that I.
What is the
I-
difference between empathy and sympathy?
Sir, empathy is putting yourself in someone else's shoes and thinking from that point of view. Sympathy is like, from a layman's definition, would be like feeling bad for someone because something bad happened to other person.
So you want to keep your mother in your shoe.
Sir, I believe my mother has that quality of empathy, and she can.
So you feel happy that someone says, okay, beta, no issues, I can understand your problem, you're not able to clear this thing.
uh,
So you are not a self-motivated person.
Sir, I am a self-motivated person, and
Had you been a self-motivated person, you would never have gone to the shoulder of your mother to cry for your failure.
sir, so it was not specifically that I was crying on her shoulder. It was more like that on that night only I was feeling a little down because.
Why were you feeling down?
Sir, because my.
Why were you not able to clear CDS?
Sir, I did work very hard, but my approach was.
So your work very hard was not able to fetch you the cutoff marks, right?
Yes, sir. I came out short from like 2 or 3 marks.
Total, how many percentage marks did you get in total?
So,
If we talk about CDS examination. There are 3 papers, right? There are 3 papers in CDS.
yes, sir.
So you have appeared for 3 papers? English, Maths and
Yes.
GS.
Sir,
300 marks. Out of 300, how many, like what was your score?
Uh, so just
What was the cutoff? I can calculate it.
sir,
Tell me the cutoff, I'll be
Sir, so the-
deducting 2 marks from that.
no, sir. So UPSC does not give exact cutoff.
So why did you
marks.
say that I just fell short by 2 marks?
Sir, because a friend of mine, we checked the answers from various sources.
What was his score?
Sir, it was 2-3 marks more than me. 86 if I'm not wrong.
86. You're not able to score 86 also.
No, sir. I scored around 83.
So you're
Sir,
saying you
sir,
fell short in the
sir,
preparation
I'm
part.
talking about OTA because my friend appeared for OTA.
You appeared for
All 3 exams.
all 3. So your score in 3 by 300, you're not able to get 86 marks.
Sir, I did work hard and I'm sure I would crack it the next time.
How many attempts you want?
Sir, in a likely scenario, if things goes according to me, only one. But since I was not able
What
to.
was the reaction of your father once you got to know that you failed in examination?
Sir, he knew that I have worked very hard. So he just told me to keep working hard, and things will go according to.
How do you assist your family members? What is your contribution towards the family? Also tell me, whenever you are at your home, what all the activities you are doing, and as you have mentioned about your father's business, restaurant, what is your contribution in the restaurant? And whenever it comes that the restaurant business is like, there's a fluctuation. In the peak time, it goes in top high, but sometimes it goes down also. At that situation, is your father sharing anything with you or not? Please tell me about this thing. And who is taking care of all the accounts of your business?
Yes, sir. So the responsibilities that I take up in home is my responsibility of making lunch, brooming, and doing the dishes. The kind of activities I perform in my home are generally we all meet each other in the lunch time and dinner time in the dinner table, and one time in the evening also, all three of us. So coming to how I support my business, sir, in busy days like day of New Year's, or if there is any holiday on a Saturday, generally the rush is more. So I do perform my work there in my restaurant. I sit in the counter. I also if the two waiters cannot handle the crowd that is coming, then I also take orders, and after
So
that,
if you're totally busy with your this particular work, you're doing the decision of the home, you're cooking over there, you are assisting your parents in your father in the restaurant part. If the staff is not there, you're working over there. How can you clear the written examination in this particular routine? That is the reason why you're not able to clear it, right? Why you're not serious for getting into the defense forces? Please tell me about this.
Sir, I do not go to my restaurant every day. I only go there when the rush is really, really high and the workforce can't handle the rush. Sir, I am a serious candidate, and I am very confident that I will clear the exam in the coming attempts. I think I did my hard work, but I think the smart work was lacking a little bit. The way I approached the exam, I did not take a lot of risk in the questions where I was not 100% sure of. So that is what I would change, and I would be able to clear the exam.
Okay, anyways. Now, Ajit, I'm interested in knowing about your educational background. Please tell me from which institute you completed class 10th, what was your score that time? In which year you completed, what was your score? Same goes for class 12th, in which year you completed, what was your score? What are the subjects you have chosen in class 11th and 12th? Why you have chosen these subjects, why not other subjects? And if I ask Avijit of class 12th that what is his aim in life, what would be his answer, and what all examinations you have written after class 12th, and which course you have opted for after 12th, and what was your score in that particular course in the graduation part, and after your graduation, what did you do? And before that, do tell me about all the achievements that you had in your school time, in your college time, all the responsibilities that you have shouldered, and also tell me about what is the biggest responsibility and biggest achievement that you had. You can start, please.
So I did my 10th standard in year 2017. My score was 8.8 CGPA, which equates to 83 percentage. In my 12th standard, in my 10th standard, I had Hindi, not Sanskrit. In my 12th standard, I had taken commerce. My percentage was 93, and I completed my 12th standard in 2019. Sir, if you ask Avijit of class 12, his goal in life would be to become a businessman. Coming to my college, sir, I had taken BCom honors from Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce. I graduated in year 2022 with 71.5 percentage. After that, I worked in an American custodian bank called Northern Trust Corporation. So the responsibilities I have shouldered and my accomplishments are, sir, in my 8th and 10th standard, I was the batch leader of my hostel, of my house, which is similar to how the squadron structure is in the academy. So I was responsible for the roll call, if anyone is missing the stuff like line formation, etc. I also was the leader of the retention team in my first internship, and in my full-time employment, I also shouldered the responsibility of training the new employees. So coming to my accomplishments, sir, my accomplishments are that I was able to get a top 10 college for BCom. I was able to get placed in the top 7 custodian bank of the world. I was able to be top or top second performers in every month I have worked with my company. So these are the accomplishments.
Okay, you completed your 10th in 2017, then you took commerce. Why so? Why didn't you go for the science after scoring 83 percentage?
So because at that time my goal was that I would do an MBA, get industry knowledge and start my own business.
Why not doing MBA right now?
Sir, because my goals changed when I...
Why didn't you go for the BBA after 12th?
Sir, because...
there's an integrated course also, BBA,
yes,
MBA, right?
Yes, sir.
You should have gone for that.
Sir, so if you compare BBA and MBA, the placement cell is very similar to for both the symbiosis when talking about symbiosis. But the fee structure is like the fee of BBA is very high, whereas BCom is relatively very low.
What was the fees in your class 10th in your boarding school that time? Per year?
Sir, around 3,75,000
per year.
Yes, sir.
And you're talking about the fees.
Yes, sir.
How can you talk about the fees if
Sir.
you were getting like, you could have done your schooling from, like you have taken your schooling from which place? You have done your schooling from Pilani, right?
Yes,
Pilani is
sir.
Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
Why did you go from Nainital or Uttarakhand to Pilani? Please tell me about this. What is the reason?
Sir, my father was very much serious about my studies after 6th standard specifically, and he wanted me to get good education and also all round development. He wanted to make me self-dependent. So I gave entrance exams for various schools in India. I was able to pass the BPS Pilani's entrance exam. My father also got to know from a friend's friend that it is a good school. He first visited it himself and he really liked it. He then talked to me and asked me if I would be comfortable with it, sir. I was also excited to join it, so that is why I went there.
Okay, like in which year you went there? In which class you were?
In 2013, 7th standard.
7th standard?
Yes, sir.
You went to Pilani?
Yes, sir.
From Haldwani?
Yes, sir.
So were you the alone person who went there, or you were having some friend circle from Haldwani?
No, sir. I was the only person from Haldwani.
Okay, a person with a like cool environment. Nainital is known for its cool environment. You went to Pilani, which is known for its like humid climate or the hot climate, you can say. So how did you survive over there? What were the major challenges that you had to face? A small kid who was in class 7 that time went as a boarder in a boarding school, away from the family. What were the major challenges that you had to face over there? Do let me know about that, and also tell me about how did you overcome those challenges. And whenever you were having the homesickness, how did you manage that time? Because that was the time when you have to understand it very carefully, right? Please tell me about that.
Sir, so when I went there, so I surprisingly adjusted well, very fast there. Sir, and firstly I want to say that I live in Haldwani, and Nainital is known for its cold environment, but Haldwani is an area in plains, so it is also of warm temperature. So when it comes to temperature, it was not a very big challenge. So the challenges I faced were like I was not used to washing my socks and all, and I did not know how to stitch my clothes in case they tear, and stuff like knowing how to tie a tie. So I learned a lot of things there on how to take my own decisions. Sir, I felt homesickness in the occasion when there was birthday of my brother, my birthday of my father. That was some time when I felt a little bit homesick. I generally used to talk to them and I felt good after that. So that.
Then what is the reason after 10th you switched your school to Nainital?
Sir, so when I told my parents that I want to take commerce, so they told me that if I want to take commerce, then there is a good school in Nainital only for commerce, so which is known for the faculty of commerce. So I was also on board with that decision, sir.
Okay, that's why you came to Nainital.
Yes, sir.
And after completion of your 12th, which examination you have written?
Sir, after sir, the competitive exam I have given are CDS and AFCAT and
After 12th, I'm saying.
sir, I was able to get merit in by the virtue of my 12th standard marks.
Why didn't you go for any other college? Why did you go for the symbiosis only?
Sir, I would have gone for a college in Delhi University, but Delhi University was not providing me BCom honors, and it was Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce was the only college which was top 10 in ranking and also providing me BCom honors, and also the placement cell is very wonderful, sir.
Okay. So you completed your college from 2019 to 2022.
Yes, sir.
After that, like, did you get placed in any company?
Yes, sir.
How many companies you got placed?
Sir, so in my college, you can only get placed in one company. After that, you can sit in any placement.
Which company you got placed?
Sir, Northern Trust.
What was the package?
Sir, initially it was close to 3 lakh. By the end, it became 4 lakh 80.
4.8 lakh.
Sir, at the end time, yes.
Okay. At the end time means at the time of joining?
No, sir. After I got my promotion.
After how many years?
Sir, around a little more than 1 year.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have worked for how many years?
Sir,
In which month you completed graduation?
sir, in April end, May starting April end.
How did you manage your expenses and how much money you were getting that time? Please tell.
Sir, in college.
After graduation?
So after graduation, I've been financially independent. Initially, I was not able to save a lot of money because I had extended my brokerage, the apartment.
When you started saving the money, please tell me
Yes,
about
sir.
from that time, how much money were you getting credited in your account from your company, and how were you managing that expense?
Sir, so talking about the last month, I was earning close to 39,000. 10,000 was my rent, sir. 7,000 was my food charges. Food charges and my.
Hey, how were you earning
elect-
around 39,000? Please tell me about this.
Yes, sorry, sir.
How were you earning 39,000 rupees?
Uh,
Your package was 4.8 lakh, right?
yes, sir.
12 4 or 40,000 rupees is something like your basic total salary. How much money you were getting in your hand? You will be getting somewhat around 32,000, not more than that.
Sir, in hand. Yes.
In hand.
Sir, I was talking about in hand only.
Okay, what was the package, proper package?
Sir, it would be around 5 lakh 30,000. If I'm around 5 lakh 20 to 30,000.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Because there was provident fund also.
Continue.
Sir,
10,000 rent, then?
yes, sir. Sir, then 7,000 food and electricity expenses. Apart from that, sir, petrol expenses, commute expenses would be close to 3,000. Sir, some miscellaneous expenses would be 2,000 rupees, and I was able to save the rest of the money.
Was 8,000 you were
like
saving?
a little less than 8,000.
6,000?
Yeah, 6 to 7,000.
7,000? 7,000 you were saving, right? Tell me about what is the biggest financial assistance or biggest financial gift that you have given to your family members so far.
Yes, sir. Sir, my family would not accept any financial assistance, so I used to give them gifts only. So first gift I gave to my mother was like kind of a suit, but it is not exactly a suit. I do not know what it is called. It was a pink colored chunni and pink colored lower part, and a suit with embroidery. That was the first gift I gave to my brother.
Cost.
The cost of that was around 2,000 rupees.
Okay. That's the most expensive thing that you have given to your mother.
Sir, the most expensive is one. The most expensive is the cold press juicer. So it was around 10,000 plus.
Brother, what do you have gifted?
Sorry, sir.
To your younger brother.
To my younger brother, sir, I gifted a pack of Monster energy drink, like a big carton of it. He is very fond of that.
Father?
To my father, I gave hiking shoes. He is very fond of hiking.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. You are having like any gadgets along with you that you are fond of?
Oh, gadgets. Sir, no.
Okay, what is the biggest gift that you have given to yourself?
Sir, the phone I had from the starting, I have that only. I have not really gifted myself anything. I just bought some formals for my office attire.
Okay, anyways. Now tell me about one thing. Like, in which month did you left your job?
Sir, I left my job completely in starting of the December 2020.
23.
Yes.
Means till 23 December, till 2023 you have been working, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you manage your expenses in 2024? Please tell me about this.
Sorry, sir.
How did you manage your expenses in 2024? Tell me about your routine that you used to follow. Also tell me about, if you have given the chance, like if you were to ask for some big amount, how were you managing that particular amount? Please tell me about that.
Sir, so luckily I was able to save a lot of money.
How much money you were able to save?
Sir, more than a lakh.
More than a lakh?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Sir, not because by the virtue of my saving, but because I had a lot of leaves saved and I encashed my saved leaves.
Okay. How did you manage that 1 lakh rupees?
Sir, I do not have a lot of expenses. Only my traveling expenses when I went back to my home. My parents would not accept any money.
How much saving do you have currently?
Currently, I have close to 70,000-80,000 and some money in my provident fund also.
70,000-80,000 rupees. I'm not able to digest this much saving.
Yes.
Please tell me, how are you able to manage this much saving?
Sir, so my saving from my monthly salary was little less, but I got 60,000 directly, 65,000 directly because I did not take a lot of leaves in my job, and I was able to encash it because I had gotten promotion.
What was your job profile? Explain me about job profile and what was your contribution over there in your company?
Sir, my job profile was that I was a financial analyst. My day-to-day role was looking at the portfolios of investment manager and matching them with the data, portfolio data of a custody bank account, and looking for any breaks or any unusual differences in the accounts.
Obviously, I'm still not able to understand that a person who was passionate to do MBA and to do his own business was also pursuing commerce, then doing job. Automatically or in between, what happened? What was the incident that you have to quit your job? Then you became a defense aspirant and you cried once you're not able to clear it in examination. Please tell me about that. Why do you want to join defense forces? From where you got motivated?
Sir, so when I went to my college, that was the first time I was exposed to people from defense background. I made a lot of friends who were defense brats, and I was also invited by one of the parent of my friend to a place called RSA MI, where I was able to meet a lot of officers. I by their stories, I realized that it is a job that only a few lucky people get to do.
Who was that friend?
Sir, Sukriti Salunke.
What she is doing currently?
Sir, she got placed with me only in Northern Trust. Currently, she is also doing. She is a defense aspirant right now.
I don't consider that she is a defense aspirant. Had she been the defense aspirant, she would not have been working with the company right now.
No, she has also left the job, sir.
Okay, she got motivated along with you.
No, she
Being
was,
a defense brat, she got motivated along with you only.
no,
by
sir.
seeing you get motivated by her own father. Is it like that?
No, sir. It is the vice versa. I think I got motivated.
No, I understand you got motivated, but what is the reason of her to get motivated later on?
Sir, no, sir. She was also applying from starting only, but she was also not able to clear the written exam, so that is why I think she left.
Okay. Tell me one thing, Avijit. In this tenure, like in school time, college time, as well as in office time, you must have met a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me about total how many friends do you have and what sort of people you want to have a conversation with. Please tell me about what sort of people you avoid making friends. And also tell me about who is your close friend or the closest friend of yours. Why do you consider the person to be the closest friend of yours? You can start.
Sir, so by virtue of living in different places, I am blessed to have a lot of friends in my life. I really cannot even count them, to be very honest. But the kind of friends I do believe that you cannot plan on being friends with someone. It is something that happens naturally. But the qualities that I would like my friend to have are, I really like people who have a positive outlook towards life, who generally talks about something positive, something productive, and with the presence of whom other people feel good, and they push they make the room better with their presence and not push other people down. Coming to the people I avoid making friends is the opposite of whatever I said about the qualities that I like in making friends. I think I would stay a little away from people who have a negative outlook towards life, who push other people's down. Coming to my close friends, sir, my close friend is Romil Jain. He currently is working in his own startup. A very close friend of mine is Yashwardhan Raghuvanshi. He's working with Barclays and also doing his own startup and working with a startup as well. My third close friend is Sasha Dwara. She is working in UBS as a compliance analyst. Talking of my closest friend, I think Romil Jain is my closest friend because we are like a perfect kind of like-minded and also opposite people at the same time somehow.
Exemplify this thing.
Uh,
This contradictory statement.
yes, sir. Sir, so sometimes we would complete each other's sentences, and in that sense we are very like-minded. But at the same time, like if we have to make a plan, then our choices would be very opposite. So that is why.
Anyways, tell me 3 qualities of Romil that you like, 3 qualities of Romil that you don't like, and if I ask the same question from Romil, what will he tell about you?
Sir, there are various qualities that I like about him. Sir, he is one of the most intelligent person I know, that I personally know. Sir, he is an expert orator. He has won various national debating competitions. Sir, third is he is a risk taker. He has taken up a loan from himself to start his own startup, and he is really confident. He believes in himself and his abilities. Talking about the negative qualities, sir, negative qualities are that he could push a little, he could focus a little on his physical fitness. Not that he is unfit, but he could be a little bit fitter. So negative is that in maybe sometimes he could be a little bit of dominating nature. Not, I have never experienced that, but maybe he could be in a social setting.
If you have not experienced, how can you?
Sir, because we were three people living together, and sometimes friends were also coming over. So maybe in times of any disagreement or something like that, I felt like that. Coming to what Romil would feel about me is that first quality that he would like about me is my curiosity to learn things. Second is, I think he would say that I am physically fit. Third is that I am socially adaptable. Uh, Talking about qualities, he would say that are negative in me are uh, when I talk in English, I generally join the sentences by between the sentences I make a sound of a lot while joining the sentences. I think that is something that bugs him a little. Uh, Apart from that, sir, he does not like my running handwriting at all. I can only think of these.
So is he your batchmate or your office mate?
Sir, he's my batchmate. He was the first friend I met in my college, and since then we have been friends.
Suppose it happens that you are in college and you both fell in love with a similar girl, a
Yes.
single girl.
Yes.
How will you tackle that situation?
Sir, solution would be to ask the girl who she is interested in. There is a chance that she might not be interested in both of us or just one of us. So whoever she is interested in would be the choice.
But you won't be like asking him to give up for you, and he'll be trying for the girl.
Sir, we would both first tell each other that that I will give up. Then I know that ultimately the plan we would go to is asking the girl.
Anyways, tell me, Abhijit, like, who is your current girlfriend?
Sir, I do not have a girlfriend currently.
Why?
Sir, no reason. I am currently very focused in my goals, my career goals.
Since when you are focused towards your career goals?
Sir, since the day I stepped in my college.
Since that,
Yes.
then till now, you are pretty much focused towards your career.
Yes, sir.
That time your career was to become a businessman.
Yes, sir.
Right now your career is to get into forces.
Yes, sir.
Both are different things.
Yes, sir.
You're not focused. Had you been focused, you would have been focused over there. You could not have got distracted by Sukriti's father.
Sir, so I do believe that if I was exposed to the military environment from a young age, it would be my choice of career. But because I was exposed later, I realized that I was more motivated. Not that I was less motivated. It is still my backup plan, but I was more motivated towards the defense force.
Suppose God appears in front of you right now, and if He's asking that, Avijit, I'm happy to see your efforts that you're making towards the life, and I'm giving you a chance to mold two things in your past. What will be the two things that you want to change in your past?
Sir, I do believe that all the past experiences I have had in life have made me the person that I am today. I really would not change.
But right now you mentioned that had I got the exposure of getting into armed forces earlier, it would have been my priority, right?
Sir, because I got motivated by that environment, I am guessing that. But I would not want to change my experiences that I had in life.
Anyways, suppose God appears in front of you again. He is saying no issues. Still, you can ask two wishes. What will be those two wishes that you will be asking?
Sir,
God will disappear within 30 seconds. Ask fast.
sir, happiness and prosperity for my family, but also for I think every person in the world, and I believe climate change problems. Sir.
Climate change. What is climate change?
Sir, the increase in average temperature of the world.
Do you have AC in your house?
Sir, yes.
Anyways. So how can you contribute in Making the better climate in this climate change.
Sir, by planting more trees.
Have you ever planted trees?
Yes, sir.
How many times?
Sir, I do not remember. I have planted a lot of trees.
More than 100?
Little less than 100, but around 50.
90? 50?
Yeah.
I'm able to see that you have mentioned about your sports as basketball.
Yes, sir.
Do you play basketball?
Whenever, if I get a chance, if I get a court and a team, then yes.
Do you know how to play basketball?
Yes, sir.
So do you play basketball?
Yes, sir.
Say this thing, right? So tell me, who is the father of basketball?
Father of basketball.
Who coined basketball?
Who
Who is known as the father of basketball?
Sir, I do not know who is known as father of the basketball, but I
Tell me the basic history of basketball, how it got formed, huh? From where it got originated. What is the basic history behind basketball?
Sir, I do not know the exact origination. I know that first basketball was named basketball because the apple basket were used, and it was not a sanctioned game. People used to just play it and shoot the ball in the basket. But because after every basket they had to get up in the rim and take out.
Suppose you're in a college and you got an opportunity to organize an inter-college basketball tournament.
Yes.
How will you organize the inter-college basketball tournament, and the total teams that you're supposed to invite is 10 teams. Tell me how you are going to divide the teams, what you'll be planning, how you'll be planning. I'm giving you 2 minutes to decide and think and to tell me about the things.
Yes.
Please tell.
Sir, can I keep 9 teams if possible?
No, 10 teams. If you want to sacrifice your team, being the captain, you can sacrifice.
Sir, I would make 3 teams from the first year, 3 teams from second year, and 4 teams from the fourth year. After that, sir, I would give bye to 6 teams, and then play a knockout tournament, and 6 teams will get bye.
Anyways, now tell me one thing. Suppose it happens that you got a lottery of 1 crore rupees. What will you do? How will you manage?
Sorry.
If you win a lottery of 1 crore rupees, how will you manage? What will you do of that amount?
Sir, 30% of it would be going to
Sevens. Will be it going to?
sovereign gold bond.
Okay.
20% to indexes of Sensex and Nifty, and 50% in real estate.
What in real estate?
Sir, land.
Will you purchase land?
Yes.
Which area?
Sir, in Kotabag area of close to Halwan.
Like, what is the rate over there right now?
Sir, I am not very sure of the exact rate, but it is around, I believe, 50 lakh per acre. 50 lakh per half a acre.
What is 1 acre equal to in square feet?
Sir, I'm not sure.
What can be the possible distance between you and me?
Sir, 4 meters.
4 meters.
Yes.
4 meters.
Yes, sir.
In feet, if you have to convert it.
So 12 feet.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
If suppose you have to fill water in this particular room or this particular area,
Yes, sir.
how many liters of water can you store here?
So this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fast?
Sir, around 7,20,000 liter. So, if I'm not sure of the calculations.
7,20,000 liters. Sure about that? How did you calculate?
Sir, I took the width as 4 meters, the length as 6 meters, and the height as around 3 meters.
Okay. Then calculate it. Anyways, tell me something about Indian Air Force.
Sir, Indian Air Force is the first Asian Air Force to have a fighter jet named de Havilland Vampire. Initially, instead of the circular logo of the Indian Air Force, Ashok Chakra was used, but because of the unplane and curved structure of the jets, the new logo was used. Indian Air Force was involved in World War II when its name was Royal Indian Air Force. It performed operations in Thailand against the Japanese army, and apart from that, sir, it is the first Asian Air Force to have indigenously built fighter jet named HAL Marut.
Marut is fighter jet.
Sorry?
Marut is fighter jet.
First indigenously built aircraft.
It is fighter.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the categorization of aircrafts in Indian Air Force. Total how many categories are there? I want three aircrafts from each category.
So the first category is the fighter jets. 3 aircrafts are Dassault Rafale, Dassault Mirage 2000, HAL Tejas. Coming to AWACS, there are only 2, Emerald and
Full form of AWACS?
sorry,
Full form of AWACS.
Airborne Warning and Control System.
Okay.
So coming to helicopters, we have attack helicopters like Apache AH-64, HAL Rudra, HAL Prachand. Coming to transport helicopters, we have C-17 Glowmaster IL-76, C-130J. Coming to utility helicopters, we have HAL Cheetah, HAL Chetak.
Tell me 5 roles of Indian Air Force and also tell me about 5 major operations of Indian Air Force.
So the 5 roles of Indian Air Force, the first and foremost is the providing air defense to the nation. Second is providing domestic relief in case of natural calamity, supplying food materials in case of natural calamity, helping friendly nature in case of any natural calamity, and fifth is helping friendly nations in case of any unprecedented uh, attack like the military coup in Maldives. So coming to 5 operations of Indian Air Force, uh, Operation Safed Sagar in 1999, Operation Bambi Bucket in 2024, uh, Operation Dost in Turkey, Operation Rahat in Nepal, and also it had involvement in Operation Cactus in Maldives.
Okay. Please tell me about what are the three major threats that India is having currently.
So the first major threat is China and its One Belt One Road initiative. Second is Pakistan because it has tied up with China in the China-Pakistan economic corridor. So third would be India's uh, India's good relation with sanctioned countries like Iran and Russia.
How do you keep yourself physically fit and mentally updated regarding current affairs?
Sir, I have joined a gym nearby to my place only. So I perform close to 1 to 1.5 hours of physical exercise almost every day, around 6 days a week. Coming to keeping myself in touch with the current affairs, I use sources like I have a subscription of the Hindu newspaper and also through internet.
Who is the editor of the Hindu?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
Total how many pages comes in the Hindu?
Sir, pages changes depending on marketing also. Like if someone is advertising, and on an average there are 18 pages.
18 or 12?
Sir, 18.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
In which page generally the editorial comes?
Sir, it also keeps changing, and in once a week there is no editorial. But when it is there, it is anywhere between pages 6 to 8.
Okay, like what is the symbol above the editorial page, on top of the editorial page?
Sir, I do not remember any symbol, but editorial is written in red. I know that.
There is no symbol over there.
Sir, I am not. I can't.
Do you read
sorry, I
newspaper
can't
or not?
recall. Sorry.
Do you go through the newspaper or not?
Yes, sir.
For how long you have been reading it?
Sir,
In the front page, when the
Sir,
Hindu is
since
written at that time, where the Hindu is written, next to it, what is the symbol that is made over there? In the front page, is there any symbol or not?
sir, I cannot recall it right now. I've been reading it from December 2023.
In the newspaper, there are some dots of different colors. Have you gone through those dots?
Yes, sir, there are.
What is the symbol of those dots and total how many dots are there?
Sir, it looks like a circle, but it is not exactly a circle. There are, I believe, there are 8.
Tell me the colors.
Sir, sorry, I'm not.
What is the reason of those colors only?
Sir, I'm not sure of it, but if I have to guess, it would be something related to printing and ink part.
Okay. Tell me in how many places the Hindu is printed.
Sir, sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
Which edition comes to your place or to your mobile phone that you download, that you have taken the subscription of?
Sorry, sir, I'm not.
Tell me about the last 3 news that you have read in the Hindu.
Sir, the 3 major news are, one is Indian election, one is South African election, and I believe the Iran situation, the the chopper crash of Iran, of the president of Iran.
Okay. Please tell me what is CPEC and South China Sea?
So CPEC is it is abbreviation for China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. It is amalgamation of various infrastructure progress which is done in majorly Pakistan. It is the investment done there is done by China. Initially, around $42 billion were invested, but now the investment has gone up to around more than $60 billion. And the memorandum of understanding was signed in 2013. Currently, the major threat because of CPEC is the Karakoram Highway, because the Karakoram Highway joins the northwest part of China to the Gwadar port, and the highway goes through the Gilgit-Baltistan region of the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. So,
Okay.
and South China Sea.
In South China Sea, there are two basic islands. Can you name those islands?
Sir, one is Taiwan.
I'm talking about the islands that comes under South China Sea.
Sorry,
What
sir.
is the relation between China and Taiwan?
Sir, the relation between China and Taiwan is not a very good one, because
Taiwan is
Sir?
Taiwan is a nation, or it is a part of China?
Sir, Taiwan consider itself as an independent nation, but China has a one China policy where Taiwan comes under China's jurisdiction, similar to the Hong Kong situation. And Taiwan currently is not a member.
Two islands of South China Sea.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of it right now.
Tell me 5 reasons why shall we select you.
Sir, I understand that the job is very hectic, so I do think I possess the mental and physical stamina to keep up with it. The training is physically excruciating. I do think with enough hard work, I would be able to keep up with the training. Sir, whatever job has been assigned to me in any of my previous job, I have worked in it with utmost hard work and applied smart work there. I would do the same if I join it, if I join defense. I believe that the ground duty non-technical jobs, the branches of it, administration, logistics and accounts, are similar to jobs of a commerce or management graduate. I come from that background. I would be able to learn the job quickly, and I am a quick learner, sir. Sir, last thing is I believe I am a curious person, and I would be able to keep up with the. I understand that after joining defense, there are various courses we have to do continuously. So
But
I would be
like
able to-
Abhijit, everything is good, but I doubt your loyalty.
No, yes, sir.
I doubt it. Once you be the part of forces, I believe that you will quit the forces as soon as you'll be getting the better opportunity outside the world, or you'll be getting some sort of offers from outside the world. If suppose you'll be getting some sort of like lottery, the way I have mentioned right now, or something else, then you'll be just quitting it. You won't be thinking in a single time the way you quit your last job.
Yes, sir.
Please tell.
Sir, the reason for choosing this field is because in a world where there would be no salaries, I would still go for this job. So,
How will you survive without salary?
Sir, in a world where no business or no job provides a salary, in that situation also I would choose, I would be working as hard as I am right now for this job.
I didn't get it.
Sir, because I believe...
Explain. What did you say right now?
Sir,
If in a business I won't be getting a salary, I'll be coming from this job.
no, sir, what I meant was, if the world was made in a social structure that there was no concept of money in any business or any job, and people would do whatever they...
I doubt. Anyways, I doubt this also. I doubt your commitments. I doubt your own words.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, like I have asked you a lot of questions, Abhijit. Now tell, if suppose it happens that you're not getting selected this time, what are you going to do? What will you do after not getting selected? Please tell.
Sir, in an unlikely scenario where I would not be getting selected, I would firstly introspect and work on all my areas of development, come back again stronger, but I would also be preparing for my GMAT exam as well to have a strong backup, as the marks of the GMAT exam are valid for 5 years.
I've asked you a lot of questions. If you have any question from me, you can also ask. It was a wonderful time talking to you. All the very best for your other tasks. But before that, if you have any question, you can ask.
Sir, I do not have any question right now.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
All the very best, Abhijit.
Thank you, sir.
Do good.
Thank you, sir.
कितने